Hello and welcome. Right, we're going to be taking a look at your top 3 Lego sets. Now, I want to know one of each. What do you think is the best build, best value, and what is on display? Now, the value to you is because you could have waited, got it in a sale, you could have got it from somewhere else, anything like that. I want to know what your top 3 is, and then we will go from there. Now, I'm using the fancier software as a test again. So, Ultra, hello to you. Killian, hello to you. Reese, hello to you. So, we see, obviously, with all of the notifications that did and didn't work over the day, let's just see how this one does, shall we? So, hopefully, you are all fit and well. So, I will kick things off with one for value. I'll go over a couple of different ones that I picked up in sales because I am thinking pre-price increase. So the sets that I'm thinking that are the better value sets that they've done is everything 2019 and before, really. 2020, you could kind of clutch at straws with regards to that, but I think 2019 is quite a good year for the different bits and pieces. So I personally, for myself, got the Joker Manor in a sale. Really good value that I got this for. Now, the actual set when it came out was, what was it, 70922. The set when it came out was 249, and I got it under 2. So for £50 knocked off, at least £50 knocked off, it's 3,444 pieces for under £200. And the actual, not only was the value good, obviously the build was good fun, but the main thing is that it looks incredible on display. So it ticks 2 of the 3 for me with regards to that kind of thing. So yeah, I think this one for me is probably one of the better valued sets that I've picked up. I think also the thing that we guys and girls can think of is maybe like the Potter should be in there for like the alley and things like that. But yeah, I want to know what you guys and girls think with regards to your top 3, and we will be looking at other little bits and pieces just dotting around. So your top 3 valued sets, and of course what themes and things you want to look at and what your favorite themes are and everything else. So it's literally going to be a case of what should we look at, what set do we think will work well, and then we'll just go from there, because I have seen Reese has just added so there we go. So Reese said, I got the Harry Potter and Grounds microscale for 90, which I thought was great. So we'll start it off with that. So Harry Potter. Yes, by the way, I know I fluffed up the poll. There's a poll running, and I've been an idiot. So this is the one that you picked up, Reese. Is this the one you got for £90? See, this is a very, very nice looking set, this. Very nice looking set, to be fair. So yeah, so you have to speak to your better half, Jay, because obviously Kiara will know all about the builds. Jay doesn't build anything; he buys sometimes and builds. Best value for me, yeah, Lion Knights at 220. Yeah, we'll take a look at that as well. So, yeah, that's it. So yeah, so it's one. You got 3 different ones. So you got one that you think is the best build, one that was the best value, and one that looks the best on display. So it's not one set; there'd be 3 separate sets. So yeah, just let us know what it is. DJI, hello and good evening to you. So yeah, I mean, it's one of those, isn't it? It's just what you think at the time. So for Jay, Rivendell in the Amazon sale was the best value. So that's the best one that Jay's got for value. So yeah, that had a good chunk of change off, because of course, with regards to value, we're lucky in the UK because you can pick up these sets in a big sale. And then if you're looking at sort of 20% off, because I mean, let's be honest, the Razor Quest is up there for value, wasn't it? When it went into, was it 25% off or whatever it was? Some of the Harry Potter sets had like 50% off. So value is very much a case of when you get it and where you get it from. But then you got to think of what is your best set for display purpose and the best set for that. But I'm still going before COVID. So because yeah, I'm going for Joker Manor would have had at least £50 knocked off, at least at Smith's. So I picked it up on Boxing Day. That's when Smith's was open on I think it was Boxing Day or New Year's Day. One or the other when they used to open up. And I went down there and just picked up, because I remember picking up 2 or 3 sets. I did that 2 years in a row, actually. And that Joker Manor, I could not believe the price it went down to in a sale. So, and obviously that's before the sets got expensive. But this does look very nice. And now I'm paying attention to these sets a little bit more. This set really is very nice. Obviously, you've got the golden fig that it comes with as well. So it's 8.5 tall. Again, they all seem to be just under a base plate and a half. So there seems to be a fair few of the different bits and pieces. I have heard a lot of people say that this was their build of the year. They had a lovely time putting this together. I mean, I don't know if you have. It looks good on display, and it's got literally everything. It's got the boat, it's got the flying bit, it's got all the bits and pieces that you would want with it. At the moment, 150, 226. Of course, you're paying for the IP on top of that, but it is one of those. It's just a display piece. So for Reese, that's a very, very good thing. So yeah, can't go wrong with that. Right, let me go. I'm just catching up. I'm just catching up with everybody. So I will be going through. So I'm going all the way back up. So we've done Reese's, which is this one that's on the screen. Killian, did you get your exhaust cut off? I didn't. Obviously, I couldn't really say too much before. I was crawling up and down a table. So, right, let's have a look. So who's the next one then? Who's the next one? So best value, Lion Knight's Castle for yourself at 220. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mean, that is a just amazing price. Is it? Yeah, it was 344, and you can see it sold out. But yeah, being able to pick that one up at 220, what a great valued set for you. And of course, this is your own top three. So we'll go over value, and then we'll go over like display, because that's the other thing. Like display, some of them, if you just took the others away, like you took the price away, you just think, okay, that looks amazing on display. That looks amazing on display. So some of them might tick two of the three. Because, like, for example, Shibo says that this is one of the best builds Shibo's done, and probably would think it's one of the best value sets. But I wonder if there's a better one that Shibo's got from a display perspective. And I think there might be. So I don't know what set would tick all three boxes. I think that would be very difficult to do, I would think. But it does look great. Obviously, it opens up nice and wide. You've got all the height, and you've got all the minifigures that are in there. So yeah, it does look nice. It's nice and effective. But everybody's going to have their own top three stuff, aren't they? So yeah, Ultra picking that one up. That's a steal at that amount of money for 220. What a saving that was, from 344 down to 220. You can't really go wrong with that at all. Rivendell was on the list next, I do believe. Right, so Rivendell. So Jay said Rivendell. Now, again, Rivendell is for obviously getting in a sale. I mean, this, because what was this in a sale? What did this go down to? I can't remember what this went down to. Yeah, Ultra's got some brilliant bargains, but DJI picked up this year too. So, was that the Harry Potter one you picked up, DJI? You picked up the Harry Potter set. But this visually looks breathtaking, doesn't it? It does look very, very, very good. Yeah, very good, this. But again, big set, lots of pieces, big size as well. So I suppose, like, from a display point of view, or from a build perspective, what is it do you like? Are you lazy and you just want it to be repetitive, or do you like a challenge, or do you just enjoy the process and seeing it all come together? Everybody's got their own ways of doing it. I think a big key factor for me would be bite-sized chunk bags. I think if there's smaller bits and pieces, a bit like the Pokemon stuff, really small, easy. If I wanted to just absolutely blitz it, and it just, you're not wasting loads and loads of time trying to find a piece that's directly in front of you, where the older sets were much harder. So Jay played 340 from 340. That's good value. So obviously, like I say, it's good value. It's a lot of money, but it's good. And obviously, there's an Easter egg just there in case anybody's never spotted that before. Just the eye. Congratulations. How'd you get on? It's amazing, isn't it? The Lego house is absolutely stunning. And they've got the new bits and pieces there as well, haven't they? So yeah, the Lego house is on the list this year, ideally. It does look very, very good. They've done so much stuff. But either Christmas or Halloween, I think I'm going to go back to just see some differences with the bits and bobs. But yeah, I think anybody that goes would have an incredible time. The more I look at this, the more I think, yeah, this is very, very good. DJI, hello. Oh no, it's the only Titan. I'll put that on there. Don't you worry, I'll get there. Don't panic. Ultra Brick says, hang on, Pumpkin is on the move. I don't know where she wants to go. Come on. Pumpkin has now got into a habit of looking out the window. So she's currently climbing up on the windowsill and tucking her head underneath the curtain. She's about to jump up and then just see everything. And she is gone. There she goes. Right, happy days. She's safe and sound. So yeah, with regards to this, the build's very good. The build is very, very good. I don't think it took me that long to put this one together, to be honest. I don't think it took that long to put together. $29.99 says DJI for value. That's very, very good. Okay, we'll get that. Roaming. Good evening, morning to you. It's good evening here. I don't know what the time difference is where you are. I know the clocks have changed at a lot of places. So ours change. We lose an hour, don't we, next week? So we're going to be even more grumpy. So that's going to suck. So we'll be different again. Because at the moment, the Americans have caught us up by an hour, haven't they? And then we'll be moving away from them. But yeah, it's a very, very big set. It's just under 3 base plates at an angle as well. So, but again, depending on what you get the minifigures with and what you buy the sets for and all of that kind of thing. Yeah, it's just Sunday morning. Oh, you're ahead, aren't you? You're ahead by a mile. Yeah, I'll check them out, Chris. I'll check them out. No, I'm glad you had a good time. Did you get anything? Did you get any of the exclusive over there or not so much? So Sean says the Disney Castle at 245. Was that that was the blue one, wasn't it, Sean? Let me go back up. Let me make sure I haven't missed DJI. Hang on. For me, easy. It's the only Titan that I picked up for $40 used, but complete condition. Yeah, that's the way of doing it. It's a good way to do it. So, you got it for 50%. 50% off. You can't go wrong with that, can you? So that's a bargain. That is a bargain. And again, nice set. Obviously, knowing all the Ninjago stuff and what it's to do with, and again, the minifigures that it comes with, because some of these minifigures are worth quite a bit now. That's the scary stuff, because it's the Masters of Spinjitzu line. It's not even the Legacy line, so that's the OG. So I wonder if they redo this in a Legacy. They could redo it as a Legacy. I mean, it's tall enough. It's a base plate tall, so no, that does look very nice. It does look very nice. So that's your actual bargain pickup. I like that. Oh, you got the set signed. Oh, of course, it was the signing weekend, wasn't it? Yeah, signing weekend. So you got the I Love Billund. You got the tree. Yes, you went to town then. Got it all back safe and sound. No dents in the box. 43222. Did you get anything from the actual airport as well? Thank you, Sean. I thought you had the other one, Sean. Is it not the? There's 2 types. Oh, is it Ultra that's got the other one? Am I getting everybody mixed up? Yeah, because you've got the, but depending on where you flew from, you've also got the discounts at the airport shops as well, haven't you? For the in the UK, where you could collect it on the way back through. But that's a big old Disney castle with the fireworks up top. One big length shaft. No, it sounds like it's so how much did you get this one for? Disney Castle, $245. That's a bargain. Bargain. I thought it was the other castle you had, but that's a serious. Who did you steal this one from? That's a see. This thing's massive as well. It's 3 base plates tall, and it's just over 2 base plates wide. So it's a really very, very big set. But that's an incredible. I can't believe you picked. That's an incredible price. That you lot picked up some serious bargains. But that's a good thing in the UK. We can, can't we? We can pick all these sets up from multiple places, and of course, it doesn't have to be new for it to class as a bargain. Lego Dog. Oh, you got it in the sale. Ah. Oh, was that in? I must have been ill when that retired. Hang on. She's before she starts climbing the curtains because she's annoying and ginger. Stop it! Stop being naughty! Stop being naughty! You can't get through. Come on, you can't get through. Yes, I know. Come on, you'll come back this way. This way. Sausage. Right. Because the big Harry Potter train went into a massive sale, didn't it? So I think like the Insiders Weekend stuff is a proper bargain. Just to show a little bit of leg. Yeah, anything you can. Come on then. Thank you. So yeah, that's a 245 for that. That's an absolute steal. That is. And this does look very impressive on display. It's big. It's lots of pieces, and the minifigure collection's good. So yeah, I forgot this went into its into the big sale. When did that happen? It wasn't this Insiders, was it? It must have been the Insiders before. It must have been the Insiders before, or even the Insiders before that. I don't know. It's a blur. It's a blur. Right. So that's all of everybody that's so obviously everybody that's in the background, everybody that's liked the video. Thank you very much indeed. I know the poll spelt wrong because I'm an absolute idiot. So what we want to do is let me know what it is you want. So yeah, let me know what it is with regards to what is your best one on display. Yeah, so what's the best set you've got on display? What is the best set that you've got on display? What's my favorite? What's my most impressive set? Oh, I don't know. What am I going to commit to? What stands out the most in my display? It could be anything really. Best display set. Jay's got in with the eyeball, so Jay seems to be all in on. Look at that. See, just type in eyeball. So Jay's got in for the eyeball for most impressive thing on Jay's display. Most impressive sound display. I'm going to tick my brains over on that one. Yeah, it's just this one definitely needs a bit of breathing space. This one, doesn't it? Yeah, it's whatever you think is nice. The best set on the display. Because let's be honest, if we really want it to be like full blown, the eyeball is 50% waste of time because nobody will display it with the back showing. Everybody displays it from the front showing. So everybody will push their set to the back of the wall because nobody wants an open back set. So if we want it to be really harsh on stuff, because that looks amazing, but nobody displays it the other way around, and you put all of those pieces in, and I can even remember Jay building it going, oh, this is the only time I'm ever going to see in the back. I'm the same. I put all of those bits in, never see the inside of it. So, and the photos, you don't see it. You've got them when they're putting it together, but you're never going to play the bits and pieces when it's actually on display. So you never have it shown that way. See, yeah, Joe's gone for Tudor Corner. See, yeah, it's nice to go for different stuff. Tudor Corner. Killian's gone for the Darth Maul bust. Yeah. Let me go. I'll catch them all up and we'll go from there. So, yeah. Do you know what the Darth Maul bust is? Well, you know what? I'm not 100% sure, Sean. I'm not 100. You're gonna have to let me know because I might have to get Bricklink open. I might have to get Bricklink open. It's what I'm thinking. Oh no! I'm glad that it is minifigure scale, and I'm glad that it's a 50-50. I love the hybrid, but if I was to put this set up against another set from a display perspective, this is a lot harder to display. That's it, not how it looks. I'm going through the whole picture. It's not just for me. It's not what just looks best on display. It's how it can be displayed. It's got to be against the wall. Well, that one doesn't, so that might be a little bit easier. If you just went from an impressive thing, you still have to put this flush against a wall because you couldn't have it in a table. That's the only thing that would put me off from it being better than other sets on display. But that's been really picky, especially if you're having like a top 3 of all time thing. But I prefer it with the minifigures in the back. Hang on. Right. So, Sean, I need to get the Bricklink up for Sean, and then we'll jump on, and then we'll look at the Tudor Corner after, because I'm glad somebody has actually, from a display perspective, I'm assuming it is one of the greats, and I think it is Series 5, and I'm assuming Sean has gone in for this. Oh, rookie error. We've not gone in for this, no? Is it this one or not? I don't know. Is this your favorite set from a display? All right, for Killian, we will find it. I was talking to Reese. Well, am I right, Sean? Because I think this looks incredible, and it looks incredible wrapped all the way around. There you go. Yes, yes, and yes. So this is Sean's favorite best set for display. But you also enjoyed the build, didn't you? Didn't you say it was one of your best build experiences? Yeah, Roman, it does. Series 10 does look very strong. Yeah, Series 10 does look very, very strong. Yeah, this is it. It's like I guess with like display stuff, it's just dependent on where people put it. Well, yeah. So Jay's built. Jay hasn't built it yet, but might be up there. Well, to be honest, you'll be the only one, Jay, that says it's not up there. because Sean says this is a better build than the Winter Village, the Winter Chalet, and the Art of Chocolate, and both of those two are like pinnacle builds. And Sean built this and the other two sets back to back, so probably has built three of the best Bricklink sets that they've done. But yeah, I can see this from a build perspective, a color usage, and a display perspective being right up there. Because the building techniques look insane. I was getting loads of photos. Loads and loads. So yeah, I can see that. I mean, if you compare the two, it does look so good. So good. Like all the detailing that's in there is just naughty as well. Because of course it's minifigure front, not micro, isn't it? So you can see the minifigure scared in the window. Yeah, I think it does look great. Yeah. Well, we all know my cluster, so this was the series that messed up the everything else. But no, this is a incredible looking set. Darth Maul for Killian is, I think, Killian's favorite set. So it's the Darth Maul bust, isn't it? You're after this one. This is a beautiful looking thing. So this is Killian's. This is Killian saying he's 30 seconds behind, but yeah, amazing looking thing. That's the fella. There we go. Yeah, so that's your best set that you think on display. Because how big is this in comparison to the other ones? Because obviously it says in centimeters, it's 57.7 by 48 by 0.10.8. So it's not the easiest thing. But this is ridiculously. If you tried to pick this up now, it'd be naughty. Now we had a couple for the Tudor Corner. We've had a few people say the Tudor Corner, so we can do that. It's like a human-sized head. Fair enough. Everyone's liked the video so far, guys. Thank you very much indeed. Killian says I'll be back. He's going to do an Arnie on us. Not a bother. Right. Well, Tudor Corner then. If you guys are saying Tudor Corner it is. We can have a look at that. So, so is okay. This is a thing because as we're just on modulars for the next short while, is this the best looking modular they've ever done? I missed you. Where are what? We did the Omni, didn't we? Where? What have you done? Oh, the Darth Vader castle. Oh, the Darth Vader's castle looks good with the Star Wars stuff, so I'll go with that. I will have a look after. I will hunt that one down for you. Don't worry. So is this the greatest looking set that they've ever done? Forget the internals. We are looking from a display perspective. Just from a display. Forget value, forget building technique, forget everything else. Is this the best looking one? Jay says it clearly has to be the haberdashery. So you see Jay's saying that the blue bit is the best thing ever. That. Forget the rest of the build. Just to forget the actual main set. It's just this small fascia with a little blue door is Jay's greatest moment. Emails. I've been penetrated. So Jay, you saying that this is the greatest looking modular that you've ever done? Is Jay locking that answer in? I think you guys need to commit to this. How committed are you to the greatest looking modular? Because if you just go by the last couple, is it better than the hotel? Is it better than some of the others that they've just recently done? So you got the shopping street up there. That's a great looking thing. But you've got to look at it as a whole. So Jay is saying that this is the best modular that they have done for looks. I like the fact everybody else is saying it's up there because they don't actually agree with Jay. Just tell him he's wrong. Just tell him, no, it's not. There we go. Sean's like, well, actually, the boutique is stunning. You're all wrong. It's the brick bank. The brick bank is outrageously gorgeous with the windows and everything else. So, yes, Tudor Corner is nice, but it's definitely not the best looking modular. Surely not. No way. You lot are mental if you think that, but I don't own it, so I can live it through the life of you guys and girls. I mean, the diner has got to be better looking than this, surely. What it is. It's not, is it? It is. The actual diner is better looking than this. The Natural History Museum is bland as balls on the outside, but overall, it's just a nice build, isn't it? But I would put the brick bank over this, and I'll put the diner over this. DJ's going for the Temple of Ejitsu. Yeah, we'll get to that one after. Don't worry about that. What for though? What you do? What's that choice for, DJI? Are you going for value, display, or what? So are we saying that this is better than is it gonna pop up? Because I think this is better looking. I mean, it's a jukebox. It looks great. Nice and vibrant, beautiful on the inside. I have indeed, yeah. I've got the diner. Yeah, amazing. On each level is amazing as well. All nice and colourful. It's much older, obviously. That the building techniques have changed over many, many, many years. But it's I mean, the assembly square's up there. But no, the Tudor Corner is nice looking, but it's not the best. Definitely not the best. Because don't forget, you've got the Persian, that restaurant as well. I mean, the bank itself externally is very, very pretty with regards to all of the windows that you put in there, all of the other, like, look at all the front. You've got the incredible windows. You've got all of this built up across the top. You've got all of this detail going in, which looks very, very good as well. So yeah, there's plenty, and of course you've got this is a double-sided one. But no, there's some really nice building techniques that are on there. Yep, we will. Once we've done the modulars, DJI, we'll move over to Darth Vader. Because you lot were saying about the hotel, weren't you? Like the John Wick hotel. The John Wick hotel. Jay said it's not Jay's favourite. It's an amazing thing, though, isn't it? Everybody's got their own taste with that kind of thing. Everybody's got their own taste with it. Oh, the diner, yeah. Yeah, the diner obviously does come with the boxing gym, doesn't it? No, Jay. Definitely not. Definitely not. Jay's got a throb on. Absolute throb on for the Tudor corner. It's nice, but it's not. It's nowhere near. Nowhere near. When you start building all your others up, you'll be like, all right, fair enough. Once the rest of that city starts to take part, I mean, if you want something like the cinema, that's another. You got the cinema is a shout if it's going to come up. I mean, it's old school, really old school. But if you wanted something from a display perspective, side on, just to jump out, I don't even think the pictures are working, are they? No. So again, you've got the really nice texture on the roof. You've got the big thing sticking out. You've got all the lights and everything that comes with it. You've got the car where they're actually doing the actual bit. So there's loads of different. But I think, to be fair, the restaurant's probably the nicest of every single one. I think, because that's got wasn't that out the longest, the restaurant? I think the restaurant might have been out the longest. Let's see if you can find it. Yeah, it's got everything on there. So top to bottom, all the detail, all the other little bits and pieces, all the bits on the inside. This was I think this is one of the better selling modulars they ever did, if I remember rightly. But again, it's old now. So it's much, much older. Much, much older. Right, so we were looking at, what do we want? The Darth Vader. Is that what you want is? Type in Darth, see what pops up. I bet it won't be on here. Is it the Darth Vader castle? Darth Vader. Not actually going to work, is it? Brilliant. You got the SKU code for it? Yeah, so we're off the modulars now. I'm just having a look I'm trying to find this Darth Vader castle, and then we can have a quick because that's a fair shout. The new Strange thing, that is one, in all fairness, that Jay really does like the look of as well, and that's display and play, isn't it? Sort of in its own thing. It's in its own scale. Oh, the old fire station. Yeah, see, that's it. The old fire station's amazing. Hang on. We'll get that up in a sec. Because the old fire station, actually saw that in person at one of the shows the other year, and it's a lot more impressive in person. I think a lot of the modulars are, though, aren't they? Right, DJI is just giving us a shopping list. 11425. It doesn't exist, apparently. That's on Bricklink itself. Oh, 75251. $75251. There it is, Darth Vader's castle. So what's this for, though? Is this your best one that you've got on display? Let's have a look. So yeah, this is a good call, this one. It goes good with the TIE Fighter. Yeah, fair enough. Nice. There we go then. So that's your 2 down DGI, which is nice. Reese said, will you not say the slice? Yeah, slice is a good shout. If money wasn't an object, the end result's good. I wonder if I can just type in slice. Will it actually pop up? Ah, oh, no, that's a shame. So yeah, the actual overall result of this one, I mean, it was very, very powerful in the store. Like when you saw it in the store, it did look very, very powerful. Obviously, it does help with very good lighting and all that kind of stuff as well, doesn't it? So, you took the first module I built, says Sean, and the restaurant looks great. Yeah, they're all mixed. It's just mix and match, isn't it? I'm only annoying Jay to defend it on John's honour, because if John was here, it would have all been kicking off. So I'm just winding him up because I can. Did your I'm assuming your Alexa notification, Sean, didn't work, but you said you turned it off. But no, this again from a display perspective, money no object from a display perspective. And weirdly, it was actually quite a nice thing to put together. Forget the figures, but yeah, from a display perspective and what you can actually do, what it allows you to do with it, it gives you multiple options for display, because obviously you can add more stuff to it. You can do some stuff, bits and pieces. So yeah, if we're talking from like just a set that is on display, this has a massive presence. It does have a massive presence. And the fact that it is open and you can have all the display bits on. But then other people say, well, it would look better if it was a big circular ball. But then it is what it is. It's like the reverse version of Lord of the Rings, isn't it? Because Lord of the Rings is micro on the front and minifigure scale on the back. The Lord of the Rings, that was just all shut. It would have to be so much bigger. So the fact that they've managed to make this minifigure scale, and it wouldn't fit anywhere. The size that this is, it would not fit as a circle. It would just be so big. So it's just a big open diorama is what it is. That's a good shout. Yeah, I'm sure he's lurking somewhere. John would vote the shopping street for the best looking modular. Have you noticed that none of us actually picked that? Yeah, so it's hard to argue from a display perspective, I guess, Reese. You're right. It's definitely got to be up there. I mean, the amount of attention it was getting in the shop, but then when the Eiffel Tower was in the store, because it was so big, I think the big sets just get a lot of attention. I would say. But yeah, this is the thing, like, because you can do seasonal stuff, there's lots of stuff that you can do. Best one for what though, DJI? Because the top 3 are what you own for your own. It's like it's your own personal top 3. So, but what category would you put that one under? Do you think display, build? Well, you wouldn't know about the build. So Sean says the in person the slice is nuts. It wasn't a sale though, wasn't it? It did drop down in the sale. I can't remember who had it in the sale. A standalone display. Temple of Edge. It's a nice set. Yeah, it's a nice set. It does look nice. It just needs to go on a base plate, and the actual building of it does look very smart. Very expensive now, though. It was worth the money when it came out, but I think it's not worth the money. Not worth the money now. Yeah. Well, I'm just going through it. I'm just thinking in my head what is the better looking set. Like, so if I pulled everything out from a standalone perspective and just look at them from a standalone rather than making a display, just to try and make it fair, because the Ninjago City and the Ninjago Gardens individually and as a display look incredible, whereas the Death Slice is obviously just a standalone thing as a standalone display. So it depends on how people want to do it and what people would want to do with it. Hang on, Gmail. Killian, this is Killian. We're about to have a look at Killian's face. Right, you did hear me right. There's the head. For a second then, Killian, I wonder what that was, but I think it's a candle. So that it is. So yes, it's about a human-sized head. So that I appreciate, Killian. Can't go wrong. Yeah, Amazon had £15 off it to 15% off the slice. Yeah, that's it. I mean, this like the Star Wars. It's difficult with the Star Wars stuff because, like, you could say the Falcon as a standalone would be nice as a display piece, and it is, but I just could not justify even getting that on a list because it was just. Go on, Pumpkin. Let me come. Come on. You come in? Come on. So that was Killian. I'm not too sure Killian's still here. Yeah, it does look really good. Oh, hang on. We've got more coming in now from a smaller. The Dragonstone Shrine. Right now, we're going to get onto the fruity stuff. What was your favourite build and why? And it didn't matter about the price point. It's just what was a really nice build. Now we already know Sean. I can get that straight back up. So we'll start off with the build. What are you doing? So Sean has a double whammy on the same set because I do believe that. So Sean says this is the best build he's ever done. So what is your best build you have ever done? So Sean says who's who. But yeah, this does look. I can imagine it's been great. And if you're telling me that it's just like the fact it's better than the other winter ones, and this must be very, very good because those winter ones are up there. Oh, Dad is doing a bit of Lego. Ah, right. So Kai, did you send that photo over of your dad and not actually let us know? Does he know? This is Kai. There we go. See, I knew it would be Kai. Look, A-frame. So are you locking it in, Reese, for the A-frame? Oh, so your dad doesn't know. Whoops. Ah, well, never mind. A-frame, A-frame, A-frame. A-frame. So best build. So yeah, I think a lot of us have built this one, and to be fair, it's lovely. It's a really very nice Lego Ideas set. Oh, I tell you what. I'm thinking about some of the better ones that are eye-catching on display, and I'll get it up next because nobody's mentioned it yet. I'm just trying to think of different things, and it's a Lego Ideas set, and yeah, it'd be criminal if we didn't take a look at that because that is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But no, I can see why, Reese. This thing is just a great scale. It's just a really nice build. You can obviously make a winter roof on it, or you can go for just like this. How have you done your trees? But yeah, the build aspect of this is good fun. But I want to show. Oh, we've got to, haven't we? This thing. I mean, it just looks amazing. That's something else because we all forgot. I think we forget about certain things, and this is so old, but this holds its time. Yeah, this is something. This is something else. This one. Yeah, amazing. So yeah, like just to be different. Like this is it had such an impact on display. And to be honest, I got this in a sale. This might be the one that ticks all three for me because it was a great price when it first came out. I got it in a sale. It looks insane on display because that roof and everything is just amazing. And the build is really nice. But I don't with regards to if you didn't want to spend silly money, this might be one of those that ticks all three. I could put loads of Ninjago stuff in there. I could put the Ninjago because the Ninjago bits are the same. I picked up the Ninjago sets in a big sale. I think I got the garden. I got the gardens full price, but I got the Ninjago City in a big sale, I think. But no, the detailing that's on this, and of course, because it's got the boat rentals, and then if you've got the Harbour Master office, you can go over to the Harbour Master office when you've got your boat, and then you go around and go from there. So you can easily tell a story with these. But some of the older Lego Idea sets, I mean, obviously I've used Willy Wonka as a screen grab. We will be checking out Wonka. But yeah, some nice bits going on the inside of that. You've got dynamite harpoon guns and all sorts of stuff. Top contender for display 321 31213. 31213. Why do I have a funny feeling I know what this is going to be? Oh, good. There it is. The Mona Lisa. So this is your top pick for you then, Sean? Yeah, it was. Mine was in the 1 mark. It was. I'll go back to it and find the price in a second. Mine was in the 1 mark. Yeah, it wasn't very expensive at all. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good value when it came out. Really good value when it came out, but come on, just settle you, would you? Come on, don't be jump. It is honestly, it's amazing, isn't it? This is just a beautiful looking thing. I mean, look how it goes against that aesthetic of the of it. It just looks. It's just one of those where you need it in your life, I think. But the old, yeah, so the old fishing store, the original price for the old fishing store. See, look, I got that in a sale. So it was 140 when it came out. I'm sorry, but I think that's probably that's probably the best value set we've looked at this evening. If that was 140, and that is I mean, now, I mean, what price would this be now? Because don't forget, it's only a 12 plus. So, I mean, if now they would probably make this as a 18, so they'll add more pieces in, and it would be just scary. But yeah, I can't believe that was 21310. Yeah, 1399. So I got this then I got this less than £100. I would have thought. And I got this the same day I got the Joker Manor, if I remember. Oh, this was years ago, years and years and years ago. You're talking well before COVID. 21310 release date. $2017. 1st of September 2017 it got released. Yeah, 1st of September 2017. So this is when all the sets were really good value. That's why I started with the Joker Manor, because I am adamant that everything pre-COVID is the best value. And that's why, because you could see what this was full price, mind, for this. Bag 3 of the road is underway for Reese. Fantastic. The Apocalypseburg for DJI. Yeah, DJI, the Apocalypseburg should be on there, surely. I'm surprised you've not said that yet, DJI. You're not impressed with that on display, no? Yeah, this is it. See, I'm an old head, I guess. So, but no, this was... Yeah, this way, if you think like all the sets that came... The other sets that were coming out at this time were... I mean, don't get me wrong. They were obviously still expensive for the time, but they're not like they are now. But yeah, this is a very, very good value. Very good value. 70840. 70840. Welcome to Apocalypseburg. There we go. So this is DJI's. I was going to say, for you, DJI, this must be one of the better ones for display. That's why I was quite surprised you said about the Ninjago, because surely, because you've got this one, you built it, so... But no, I would probably say the old fishing stall might tick all the boxes. Just as a if I had to pick one that was really good value, looks good on display, and it was an enjoyable build. Because I don't know what else would go up against that for that price that I've got. Yes, it will. So this takes us straight. Well, so we'll start to wrap things up soon, but yeah, we'll have a look at that. So we are. I'll get them all up. Let me get them all up. So I get the old fishing store back up. Old fishing store. So yeah, if you put this with current series, I think you put that with But I also think it will go well with that. So I think you could go for a triple whammy if you wanted to, because I think those two would go well together, just as a little staggered display. And then the Harbour Master's office. Series 4. 3. Then you'd have that as well. Because the Harbour Master office is obviously set out in the water. So it's set away, isn't it? So you could just have them on the thing. Yeah, there's another one. Sean's like, yeah, that's another one. Gingerbread house is gorgeous. It's really good looking for display. It doesn't have to be big sets. It doesn't have to be big sets. John says, pretty look for fun builds. There was a one carbon. Yeah, that's it. You just got to go for what you can go for. But no, the Harbour Master with that and that with the jaws, I think would look really good. Because this thing is not out until end of the year, and then you got to wait 6 months. So this design is just one in Series 9 and Series 10. I wonder how they scale. I wonder what the size of these things are. But that's not the final design anyway, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. Yeah, Jaws is another good one. So that's up there for, I mean, that's just a brilliant scale boat. Because it is a big boat that they're on as well. Because if you re-watch Jaws and how big a vessel it is that they're on, it is a big thing. So yeah, that's a real nice scale thing. No, never, John. I haven't got the skill for that. I just sit on the floor and just look at photos. I can't build anything. But yeah, some of the dioramas are very nice for display, and obviously that's what they're meant for, isn't it? That's what they're meant for. Nice. Restarted your shuttle building bag 5. Well, I'm going to leave everybody now, so you guys and girls can carry on building your bits and pieces. I've been talking now for over 10 hours, so I'm not going to say anything now until I go live again. I'm not going to say a single word unless it's to the cats. So, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. You lot take it easy. Hopefully, you get yourself some food. And John, good to speak to you again. Enjoy the shuttle build. Reese, enjoy building up your bits and pieces. Yeah, my voice, I'm sure if I didn't say another word for about 3 weeks, you guys and girls would be very, very happy. But yeah, all good, sexy fun. So it's been an emotional day. But yeah, I would recommend you getting this one, Reese, before it retires, because it does look great. It does look good. Right, guys, take it easy. Goodbye, and I will speak to you all soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.